Okay, legends, welcome back to the channel with another Dragon Traveler video. This video will be a little bit spicy. I'm gonna drop on you some knowledge. Of course, not on my own, but with the help of the community as well. Many things we need to talk about, and there's a specific comment that I want to reply to so I can help that person and anybody who is gonna start this game. But before we start that, there's two or three things I need to talk about in this video, and one thing you'll be laughing about it at me. But first of all, we have a new code, so we're gonna go and drop that code, and hopefully it will be something good. Okay, so please tell me that there's something good. LJGXGG. All right, and it's a new code, the newest one. Okay, 3 dragon crystals, which is awesome. How much dragon crystals do I have? I'm a hoarder. Oh my god, I am a hoarder. Do I have a little bit of red ones? Okay, I do have red ones. I don't think I'm gonna use them anyway. So first thing I will talk about is I did fold. I folded, guys. I'm sorry. I'm pathetic. The skin is too good for me to not go for. Okay, I have her at 5 stars. I'm gonna pull another copy, and I'm gonna go. And how many days do we still have on her banner before it disappears? We still have. Where's the days? 8 days left. With the 8 days left, if I can get her shards from farming her shards, I'm gonna go for it, okay, and get the last copy, and then I'm gonna go and get her skin. If I can't, I'm gonna summon at least to get another copy so I can get her to that 6-star ping so I can get the skin. I'm not gonna show you the skin. You can go into the game and see the skin. It's very loot. I don't know if it's accepted by YouTube or not. Because I don't want anything to affect my channel. Okay, it's accepted. By the way, I showed awful things more than that, but I don't know. I think it's a little bit on the edge or over the edge. So some people are avoiding that. I don't want to be one. Come on, I'm not a pussy. This is the skin, okay, but I'm not gonna go and show the animation. All right, so that's it. So we are almost there. What I want to talk about in this video is your gears and how you should build your characters and what you should focus about and what else you need to know about, okay? But first of all, there's somebody that told me if I'm starting right now, what I should reroll for. I'll leave this for you in the comments to tell me or tell him what to do. If I want to tell anybody that is starting the game right now, save everything that you can, go and do only normal summons. Don't summon for anything else, the big characters. Right now, we don't have any bad character coming in the future. 0 bad characters coming in the future. All of these characters that we have right now, some of them are decent, some of them you might not use unless you have the other big champions. So new characters will drop, specifically like Talos. Loki is coming. We have Caesar now. Caesar is one character that at least get a couple of copies of. Now, let's talk about gears and the setup. As you see here, like if you check my gears, I did go and work a little bit. Okay, the game gives you a lot of resources, especially if you start from the start. And I'm at almost 100%. I'm at 99% crit rate with Ifrit. Okay, it doesn't matter if it's 99 or 100%. I think it's the same. There will be crit resistance. If you're over the crit rate, you're always gonna guarantee crit rate. I did give her crit rate gear, by the way. So this one gives you 200 crit rate. It means that's 400, and this one will give you 100 crit rate, or 100 points in crit rate. That's 500 points. That's 500 points. That's basically 33.33 of the total crit rate that I have on her in the gear set, okay? Sadly, I didn't get any gear set that gives me crit rate here, which is only break and hit, but I reroll. Now, the second thing that you need to understand, not every single character you need to build them on crit rate, not every single character on crit damage, not any character you need to build them on that specific build. For her, she basically rely on attack, right? She attack and she needs a little bit of hit so she can land the ignites. We're talking about Ifrit. This is a model that if you want her to be a debuffer, you focus on more on the aspect of you getting hit, okay? Hit is something that will allow you, like 1,500 is the points, okay? So 120 is almost the 1% of hit, right? Or is it 10%? I think it's 10%. Okay, 10%. No, it is 10%. What am I talking about? So she hits good. I don't care about her ignite. What I care about is she landing her hits with the crit rate and crit damage. So crit damage, I try to roll as much as possible. Crit damage and crit rate. as much as possible. So what do we get right now, and how you reforge? By the way, you either buy these from whenever you're gonna go and farm. So if we're gonna farm in the gear store, we're gonna get a couple of points, and you can get the tampering stone. I wouldn't say go for that. If you can go to your backpack and check for anything like that, okay, these ones that will give you anything, you need 10 of them. So I want the weapon, I need 10 points. You click on it and check how many you own. Basically, if you own, I use them all, by the way. I have 20 of this, so I can re-roll the necklace. You need 10 stones of every single one to roll that, all right? So let me go and show you if we can roll more than 10 crit rate on this one. I love it because it has crit rate, attack, and crit damage. But if we reforge, I'm not gonna go and tamper with it. If I can get crit rate at 20, that's it. I have 100% crit rate. So we get nothing, okay? So no crit rate, I'm not gonna take it. The previous one is better. Now, this one, attack, physical defense, great. I think every single set has something like that, or every single one has it. This one you can't change, which is the basic. These ones will always give you attack and physical defense. The other one, magical defense and attack, yada yada, depending on the set that you're playing on. As you see, I rolled crit rate at 40, I rolled crit rate at 40, I rolled here at 30, I think, to 30, and here, what is it, 30. This one I rolled crit rate 20, and this one 10. Now, if I can roll crit rate at 20 here, I will be at 1,500. That's crit rate for me. Now, another thing that I want to talk is reading the skills of the characters. Her skills, depending on her attack. You don't need that much haste, but I do have a lot of Howlkins that will help me haste. I have a lot of Howlkins that will help me with the crit rate. So if you're gonna go and check your protagonist, you're gonna, first of all, we're gonna go and check the Howlkins. If you check the Howlkins, it will tell you what they will do. Some of them will give you a crit rate, right? Which is absolutely fantastic. This is a general on your entire account. On my account right now, I have basically on every single character 360 plus 20, that's 380 crit rate, which is absolutely good. I think the plus 20, if I upgrade, 360 on every single character, which is beautiful. We have something like this. For Archer, I have 170 crit rate on all of my Archers because I unlocked this to use it on them. Similarly, I unlocked this for the Mage. I got the accuracy for them, okay? So basically, it's whatever you have Howlkins and how you... So we don't go randomly for Howlkins. Oh, there's an event for Howlkins. Let me use the red potion so I can get the Howlkins. No, go for the Howlkins that you need. Wait for another event for the Howlkins to drop. Wait for another artifact for you to use that will give you crit rate or crit damage, basically, or accuracy or whatever you want. Also, worm spells as well help you with the crit rate. So we have worm spells that will give you crit rate on Shinan. Let me just check this one. I think it will give me crit rate here. So this one, while deployed, the allies with this worm spell here, all allies gains, this is a passive, gain 210 critical hit and 21% critical damage. So again, 200 and how much? 210. So basically I go above the threshold when I'm playing her. I'm playing her on Red Dragon, right? So I go above the threshold. I have almost 100% crit rate here. Now I get 115 or 120% crit rate. So if they have any character that is using something like, I think I have it on some characters here. Where is it? Okay, that's very hard to find right now because I don't remember. Okay, like this one. So this one has boost critical resistance by 200. Now I am bypassing this critical resistance on a character that they might apply. I'm talking about PvP aspect, by the way, if you can go and check that. Now, some certain bosses have the same thing. Some certain bosses have different shenanigans. Now, you will tell me, oh, not everything about crit rate, right? There's units that if you build them high on crit damage, the excess crit damage transfer into crit rate. Other characters, the excess crit rate transfer into crit damage. The excess amount of attack or something like that. There's characters that you need to build them on physical defense and physical damage. Let's talk about the new character that we have right now, which is Caesar. What do you need to build Caesar on? Now, she needs a little bit of HP. My build is not completely 100% perfect. My build is a damage tank. This is the damage route. If you want to build her full damage, this is exactly the gears that you want to build. Why? These ones will give you physical defense. I got 15 physical defense, 15, that's 30% physical defense, 15 magic, that's 30% magical defense. Now, the accessory and the weapon, both of them are two pieces that you put them, boost dual defenses, it means magical and physical, by 24%. That's an extra. So I hit now at 45 or 44 in percent. At 50, this will give me 15, and this 15, that's 30, and we have 24, that's 54% physical defense and magical defense I increased on her, right? Now you would tell me, why would you do something like that? Because all of her skills are dealing damage according to her percentage of her magical and physical defense combined, which is absolutely make her she hits like crazy. I will show you a run right now versus the bosses before I had this set on her and after I have this set on her. So before I had the set on her, I will show you the boss, how much damage we did. Now that I changed her set and I gave her this, I didn't test it yet. I'm gonna show you live with your eyes how much it differs, okay? Now, if you wanna build her a little bit on HP, you might give her these dual, which this one will give you 30, and you can give her HP, right? So you can give her the sword that gives her HP, not this, something like this one. And if you upgrade it, it will be nice, it will give you, but it will give you 10% boost in HP. You might give her anything with this one, which will give you HP bonus. And HP bonus are something like this one, okay? But it reduces attack since she also attacks by her attack. You don't want to give her the 40%, but if you're like, I have a lot of physical and magical, I'm putting physical and magical defenses on her everywhere, this is a good one to put for the HP. It will give you 40% HP. If you don't want the 40% HP, something like this one, boost HP by 20% and dodge by 120. That's absolutely fantastic. One of the best blessings in the game so far. This one, and the other one, which is this one, I think it's super good for the tanks that doesn't depend on their attack damage. But since Caesar attacks depends on her attack percentages and physical and magical defense, you might play her on a little bit of HP. Forget the attack. Don't tackle the attack. Don't put anything that reduces attack on her. So this is what I was talking about. Another thing that you want to focus on, which is their type. You might to go and just click on this. You see the SSR here, there's a guardian. You click, can intercept enemies, assassins, blah, 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 and you tell you what to do. Read the archers. Archers, when you put them in the front, they don't hit as much as you put them in the back. The more that you put them further from the enemy, they hit even more. Assassins, they go and jump on people that are not guardian. I think the tanks only, and if you put in the same position the warriors, they can intercept them. So all of these make sense as well. For healers, you want to give them as much HP as possible. You want to give them as much defensive capabilities and healing aspects. So some healers, you want to give them something like block. Some healers, you want to give them something like heal. So I have this gears. I have boost the heal by 16%. It's a dual thing. And I have something at block because I don't want her to block the damages. I can't just simply give her what I was thinking about. I can give her HP set here. It'll also be good. But even if she's higher a little bit with 10% or 20% HP, she's still gonna get hit. But because she heals according to her HP, I gave her a little bit of HP boost, a little bit of HP boost. But because I want her to block damages, I don't want her to take damages, I want her to block. So I can't give her just physical defense. Okay, what if they are magical? Okay, give her magical defense. But what are if they are physical damage dealers? I give her fully block and I block a portion of the damage. So healers block are super important for them. Many people didn't understand that. They just build them on full set of healing efficiency. You don't care, man. They will heal according to their stats, or to the ally stat. Sometimes they tell you we heal according to the attack of the person that is healed, or the HP of the person that is healed, or we heal you by our attack or by our HP. It doesn't mean you build every single healer like that. So there's a support like Vivian. She heals you according to the proportion of her attack percentage. So everything I have on her is plus attack. Everything gives her boost in attack. Even the necklace, it's a double dual. This is one of the best necklaces and weapons in the game. Boost attack by 24% and extend debuff durations. And the other one is the same, okay? So I increased her attack massively, that the unit that I'm pairing up with her never ever needs heals, shields, support, or whatever. They don't take damage. The shield is so much big that I don't need even to save them anymore. Now we're talking about short-term fights, not long-term fights. Let me show you what I mean with that. And again, I'm not saying this is the best thing that you can do. Anything can change, okay? You in the future, like Windows, we get the Windows 10, we use it for 5 years. It's the best now, everybody. You're wrong if you're using the Windows 10. It's bad. Use the 11. We always get updates. So in the future, we might get updates. So you understand what we're talking about. So I'm at 86 ranking, which is good. Another thing that I finished the story. I finished the story, which is nice. I'm ranked 99 on my server 1, the waitlist server in the game, which is absolutely nice. Now, in 12 hours, this will be unlocked. I'm super happy with the game, how it's going. I'm fully free to play, by the way. If you want to check anybody who's free to play, you check if they bought this. If they bought this, or if this is not on their account, they did any purchase. You can't simply have this if you spent 0.01111 cent. This will disappear. If you didn't spend anything, this one will stay. So this is how you know an account is free to play. As free to play, I finished completely the story, which is fantastic. Now, I'm not doing the best job. People might do better than me, but I'm doing good. I went over 601 floors, which is absolutely insane. I went, like, I'm finishing every single stage after I fixed my gears on every single character. I sat down, it took me like something around 1 hour to fix everything that I did wrong because I was playing them willy-nilly, and now they're absolutely fantastic. Even the new Medusa, I gave her crit rate and crit damage set. Now, she's not 100% crit rate, but when that dragon starts in the fight, as we know, we get 240% crit rate. So she goes around 90% crit rate, which is absolutely insane. And she buffs her crit damage. Great. I'm playing characters. There's characters that you want to play them like this. Full fucking haste. Full haste. This increases HP by 15%, overdrive energy consumption by 1. Okay, great. So instead of 5 energy consumption, it goes for 4. And then boost haste by 10. Boost haste by 10. I'm playing full haste. If you check her, she's absolutely insane. Where's her skills? Let's read her skill. So this one, minus 5 seconds, almost 5 seconds. Instead of 20 seconds, every 15 seconds, I use her ultimate. Oh my god, I silence everybody for 5 seconds as well, and increase their cooldowns. Now, I pair her up with somebody like Medusa, which is great. And Medusa's skill is also not that bad, right? So I do the ultimate with her, increase everybody's overdrive. She hits everybody that are overdrive are 4 or more. She petrified them, and I play a stunner or until they are off their stun. So they get silenced. After they get silenced, I immediately petrify them for another 4 seconds, which is crazy, right? It's a crazy good combo. I stun them again with somebody for 6 seconds, like my Dragon Might from my Dragon, and then I silence them again. Then I petrify them. Then I go and stun them. And they're taking damage, not healing, not doing any spells. So this is how you need to utilize your skills. Again, your gears are super important. If you build gears like that, you would have them so much better. Now, of course, I need to go with her subsets are completely busted. I need to rework all of her stats so I can give her haste. Do I have haste anywhere? 0.5 haste, okay? That's the only haste I have on her entire set, I think. So I need to another 0.5. That's one haste. I need to rework all of her set to give her full haste. And when Talos comes, this set I'm gonna give to Talos. I'm gonna reduce her overdrive, which is absolutely nice, increase her HP, and give her haste. She'll be spamming spells. If you don't know what Talos does, one ultimate of Talos, somebody 100% on the field is dead unless they have revived. That's how Talos is the most broken SSR plus in the entire game. That's why we're waiting for her. And I'm preparing the set for her. You can play her on crit rate, crit damage as well. It doesn't matter for me because I know she will deal damages. The damages, I don't care if she crits or not. I care about her spamming her skills for her own safety, and so she can get rage. Now, I have another set that I might play on her. Forget the healing, I will change that. But I'm talking about the weapon. This one gives you attack speed and rage regeneration efficiency by 25%. She depends on rage. These two, I wish I can get more. I was lucky to get only 2 pieces of them, like 1 piece. So I can use that on her. I need another to use it on him. I wanted to use it on everybody that I have regen on or rage on because they are super fantastic. I might change these also and give rage. But I think this is one of the greatest ones. Like, there's a lot of things. There's the arrow and the bow that will give you 10% attack. Don't wear it. Wear this one instead. It gives you 20% attack and 8% lifesteal. So why would you wear something with 10%? Don't upgrade anything that says 10% unless it's HP or flat attack and you want to go and play for flat attack. I'm boosting attack speed here so I can show you what we do. Again, characters like healers, it doesn't mean that they need HP. It doesn't mean that they need healing boosting. Some characters needs, like, they depend on their attack. She depends on her attack. I give her more attack. Some depends on their accuracy. Some depend on their haste, on their block. Again, Caesar, one of the characters that you need to open your eye on, especially if you're building her gears. build her on physical and magical defense. That's the best thing, and this is the best set for her, the best weapon and the best gear necklace for her. Okay, which is boosting dual defenses, which is absolutely nice. On top of that, you get debuff duration decreased. You can put her on full HP, full attack, full block, resistance, crit rate, crit damage, whatever you want. But I feel like if you want to go full damage on her, you don't care about the crit rate. Again, we're gonna get the crit rate up to 600, almost 700% with my dragon might, with my dragon, because I'm using it on that dragon, and it will increase my crit rate a little bit. I might have a chances to deal the damages. The most important thing is their basic stats according to their skills. Her skill tells you that all of her damages, she does damage 750% according to her attack, and plus almost 2000% of her own physical plus magical defense. That tells you a lot, okay? Let's go into the boss and show you the boss, okay? So here we go. We have this event, which is really great. This is the lineup that I'm using. And I'm gonna change the gears, okay? Similar to Ifrit, she relies, Apollo relies, this is not Apollo. This is Apollo, okay? This is Apollo. Apollo relies on crit rate and crit damage. I don't have the best build on her. This is the ones that I didn't upgrade. Let's go and give her this the gear for all of them has gears. This one, let's give them the better gears. So I'm not gonna change the physical and magical defense here. We're gonna change again these damages. Again, you saw my score. The best score is, this is the same lineup. I didn't change anything except Caesar gear, okay? The best damage I did 100 or 13.7 million, okay, which is awesome, right? I don't know if this is billion or million, but I think it's million, okay? So can we cross the 13.7? Let's go and change the gear. Simply changing the gear and keeping the same rotation, everything else. Let's give her the Ifrit one. Caesar is still the same. I think I need you more tanky. Yeah, this is scrap. Again, let's use gears that are well built. Let's give her, yeah, attack speed, and no, she's depending on her HP for shields. Or we can play her on haste and less overdrive skill for more shields. You need shields versus this boss, right? Nah. Well, let's give her HP and life steal and everything else, okay? So I'm playing Oberoni for the shields. Again, not the best build, but it will give you 0 cost on the shielders, okay? And Caesar for the shields as well. So this is the lineup that I'm going Oberoni. Let's go. You, then Oberoni, then shields. I think we play you, then we play you your 2 cost and your 3 cost. So I want you to attack as much as possible. And we're not gonna use her, but I'm using her for support. And it's a light dragon. Do we have the worms good on you? I'm sorry if this is taking too long. I'm gonna keep it in the video so you can check what we're doing. Crit rate and crit damage, okay? I'm gonna keep it the same. I'm not gonna change anything. So we changed the gears for Caesar. Previously, before this video, it wasn't this the same. We changed the gears for Apollo. We kept everybody else, and I gave her gears that are a little bit more survivable, or will give her better for Jing. Better. It doesn't matter the Jing. You're gonna see the damages. Let's check if we can break the score, and I think we can break the score. If we hit 14.5, that would be insane, right? So let's check if this does matter. Plus, you're gonna get randomly the buffs from the Grace, Feather, and Moral. So hopefully we can drop that score, and we increase the crit rate. We increase the crit damage. We maximized it. So I bet this will be better. So 137 is the point that we want to get to, and we want to break. Okay. Hopefully we don't get stunned that much. We're getting super stunned, by the way, which is so bad. And yeah, we did get over the line. Okay, 144. And this is the first try. We got a lot of stuns. We should have played it differently, probably. But here we go. Now, of course, with giving her this gear, still, she shows a lot of damage. But this is the main damage dealer that I'm having. It's single target damage, plus she gives flash, which is great. And look at the damage. Look at the damage here. She wasn't showing that much damage. 27 million is great. She wasn't showing this kind of damage. Again, because of all of the attack I have, all heals, nobody dies on the team. She survived giving shields. I think I can replace her with somebody else, Oberoni. Let's check, maybe. Because Oberoni gives you shields. This is why I'm playing her, and it's for 0 cost. Of Oberoni, and check if this would work. All right. You are actually good. Let's do that. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. He gives everybody the buffs in the back line and protects them, and he doesn't get stunned actually. He will not get stunned. He's the only one that will not get stunned. Alright. Okay, nobody is getting stunned actually. Well, they're getting stunned, but not as usual. And this is improving our everything. Alright, my dragon is taking a lot of damage. Maybe I should use the healer a little bit. I think I should use the healer. I have a lot of points. Yeah, if I use the healer, probably my dragon will not deal that much damage. He doesn't deal a lot of damage, but it's actually nice. Do we need to use... Well, what was the change that we did? Is it Oberoni stuff? I wish I can like do a save for this lineup and continue. I think there's a save here. A quick save. Yeah. Can I save this one? Yeah. Override. No. Save a new setup. Test. Alright, I forgot that they introduced this here. I'm just lazy. I'm sorry, guys. Test. Alright. Here we go. Did I put over... shit. Okay. My bad. My bad, gang. My bad. You go here. Yeah. Yeah, you're the second shielder. These are all for 0, and these are only the ones that will cost us something when we hit. So the only thing that we use is Golem instead of shielder baby Jing. Was it Jing, her name? I forgot. She's one of the 4 saints. I don't know what was her name. I always forget. Okay, we're doing decent. Not bad. Not bad, but the stuns are insane. Give me some flash freeze on the boss. The boss has free chill now. It has flash and flash freeze. Okay, great. Well, not bad. Who died in this lineup? I didn't see it. I was checking the debuffs of the boss. So basically, you don't work. We can add another damage dealer and call it a day, right? Who gives us all shields? Good amount of shield. Oh my god. No, I'm an idiot. Wait. If this works, this is the only time he's not useless. He gives 8 seconds worth of shields for everybody, by the way. But yeah, I'm not joking. He gives 8 seconds worth of shields for everybody, according to his maximum HP, of course. So if I give him... Wait. So... you will be doing your shields every time, as soon as possible, because everybody will get the shields. And he goes to 0 cost, right? No, 1 cost. But he reduces his cost by half, it means it will go to 0. Okay, everybody has shields now. Now tell me this will work. How is he getting stunned? Yo, mate. Man up a little bit. Well, 1 cost, it's not that bad. Oh my god. Oh my god. Take my pants off and smack me on my ass. That actually works. This motherfucker pulled off. Alright. Okay. This motherfucker. Oh my god. He took a lot of damage too. Oh my god. And we did less damage than the previous time. Is 3 really useful in this scenario? Yes. Yes, he is. Chill, flash, other amount of damage. She does also favor. Yeah, I think I should give him Oberoni's set, right? First of all, what did we give you? Oh no, what did I change? Hey. Okay. So your set is for my Chiquita. Where is she? Here we go. We need to give you a lot of HP, which I have it on Jing or 4 Saints. Why I keep saying Jing? I don't know. Guys, I really don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm offending anyone. Here we go. And you're gonna take this, and I'm gonna swap it with Oberoni, actually. I don't care. Give him all the HP that we need. And let's go. Alright. This should work now. No? We're gonna get bigger shields. Yeah. Whoa, my god, look at these shields. Alright. But only for 8 seconds. Kinda bad, but still, it's working. Alright. On the dot, he's giving the shield as we take damage. That stacks up more and more. Alright, I think we're gonna break the 170 here, hopefully. If we pop off with Apollo, just Apollo needs 1 ult that is crazy, Okay, she didn't do it, but hey, it's the highest damage that we could have done. Yeah, so it does matter the amount of shields that you get on your lineup. Still, she didn't deal the most damages this time. The physical and magical defense that she has did all the damages here. She buffed into 40 million, bro. She popped off on her own. And all of the healing is coming from our support slash shielder as well healer. Shields and chill. And we're gonna get the flash, so we get flash freeze as well. So that gives us 166 million. Absolutely phenomenal. And yeah, so gears do matter in this setup, in these kind of scenarios. And that was it all for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it was too much, too long. I'll be cutting from it as much as possible. But yeah, that was it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye-bye.